Hey guys, what's going on? ColeSlaughter92 here, coming at you with another gameplay commentary, and this is going to be part number 2 of the open letter to Sledgehammer Games. And what you're going to be watching in the background is going to be a gameplay that I got the other day on MW2. I went 31-4, I believe, and I did fairly well. I led the team, I did all that good shit, and I got a few really nice turn-ons on here, so I hope you enjoy. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the commentary. And today what I wanted to discuss about for the game is going to be what I would like to see from the multiplayer maps. And the multiplayer maps are one of the most important things, if not the most important. Next to perks, multiplayer maps are the most important. And whenever you have small to medium-sized maps, that game tends to be more successful than, say, a game with medium-sized to large maps. Like Ghost, when it was shipped, it only came with like 4 small to medium-sized maps, and all the others were huge as fuck. And that's why it was played so slow. Also, there were a lot of stealth perks that everyone used a lot, but I discussed that in my last video, so we'll go ahead and try to veer away from that today. Oh, and also, I got me a new microphone, a new headset. I had some Tritons before, but I got me some Triton kunais, and I'm going to see how they work out, because the other ones I was having issues with talking while I was playing online with my friends, and so I had to return them, and I wound up getting these kunais, and I haven't really gotten a chance to use them. This is my first time using them, so hopefully it sounds good. Hopefully you can't hear my fans, and if you do, I'm sorry, but it's like 100 degrees here. I live in Texas, and it's hot as fuck, so I'm sorry if you're able to hear that, but you're gonna have to deal with it. But the maps in Advanced Warfare, they need to ship it with only a few large-size maps. Like, there has to be some large-size maps, but not too many that were huge. We don't want any huge maps. We don't want another Stonehaven or Chasm. I don't want to see maps like that again. Also, the maps should not have clutter on them. What I mean by clutter is a lot of debris or a lot of cars that can be blown up. Like in MW2, that was a huge factor. There was a lot of clutter everywhere, and people tend to head glitch off of those in camp, and that's something you don't want, because then the game will play very slow paced. And also, something I did like from Ghost was the leaning feature. But it was really cheap, because only your head would poke out, and if they're gonna have lean on the next game, they need to do what they did in Rainbow Six. Like, you can't aim down your sights while you're leaning. You can only blind fire. They need to make it like they did Rainbow Six, where you can see your player's body and whatever's beyond the wall. They shouldn't make it to where you can lean around a wall and just peekaboo. And right there, I panic knife someone. That shit doesn't happen very often. But yeah, I think that the lean feature needs to be a little touched on if it's going to be in a game. If they're going to put it in a game. And if you're going to be leaning and blind firing, like I was mentioning, it needs to be highly inaccurate. It's a good thought. I think it's a great idea. Maybe because I thought of it just now, but but it does seem like it would work. So go ahead, comment telling me if you agree with me on that or not. But back to the maps. Like this map that I'm playing on right here, I can never remember the name of it, and that's because I don't like it. I don't like playing it, because people camp their asses off, and it just frustrates the hell out of me. I have to play off them, and it's tedious. I had to play a lot more slow-paced on this map because of how these guys are playing. And the reason I'm just posted up right here, I'm waiting for someone to go up that ladder, because I knew they were spawning down there. The spawn traps on this game are so easy too. They need to make that to where it can't happen. They need to also make it to where if you spawn, there won't be any enemies nearby. That's what's been messed up with the spawn system in Ghost. Like, you could have big size maps, like medium, long range maps, but the spawns are what makes it so much harder. And also, they need to make sure this shit doesn't come into play. Right here, noob tubes. That cannot be a thing. I hate noob tubes. They're the dumbest thing ever. They need to get rid of grenade launchers altogether, in my opinion, because it's the worst thing ever. And then death streaks, they better not even bring it back. The last game that they produced, well, the only game that I really know of that they made was MW2. Death streaks were fucking awful on there, and they need to make sure that shit doesn't come back. You should not get rewarded for that. That's just the dumbest thing I ever fucking heard of. You should only be rewarded if you're getting kills, not if you're being killed. And that dude just stole my little double kill. That would have been so nice, because I barely heard him at the last second. Right there, that's a nice little two-piece. That's just situational awareness right there. But back to the maps. They need to add in, with launch, quite a few medium to small maps. Not every map should be small, just a good amount, just a good portion of them. Like, I don't know, 8 or 9 small maps? Because I think the games usually ship with like 15 maps. I'm not too sure. But yeah, they should ship like 8 or 9. And look at this shit. I bumped into him. That's how I knew he was there. But yeah, they should only ship like 4 or 5 long range maps. But this gameplay is going to be coming to a wrap here, here shortly. And I went on like, this was like a 15 kill streak that I went on at the end. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if y'all did, please leave a like, comment telling me what you thought and what you'd like to see me discuss in my next open letter. And also, subscribe if you're new to the channel. And thank you for all the constant support. And this is Coleslaugher92. I'll see you guys later.